Hey guys, this is the picture, and today we're going to go over our playoff picture. So, in the wildcard round, we've got the Indianapolis Colts versus the Buffalo Bills, seeded 7 and 2 respectively. So the Indianapolis Colts, they have probably the best O-line in the league, and they're playing pretty well. Well, obviously they're in the playoffs, but the Buffalo Bills, they are on fire. Their offense is unstoppable, and their defense is holding up pretty well. Look, the talented Colts defensive coordinator, Matt Eberfluss, has a fast unit that has adapted at takeaways and stuff running attacks, but his 18th ranked pass defense will have its hands full with the MVP caliber dual threat Josh Allen. He'll need studs Darius Leonard and DeForest Buckner to make an impact to really have a chance against this team. The Bills' wide receivers Isaiah McKenzie and rookie Gabriel Davis will have to play a large role for the offensive coordinator Brian Daboll if Cole Beasley with his injured leg is limited or sidelined. Stephen Diggs, who's had a killer season, and Xavier Rhodes feud as Vikings teammates, and they might get reacquainted quite quickly. This is Philip Rivers' last attempt to win the elusive first Super Bowl championship, so this might motivate him more. He's looking at retirement soon. He'll need at least another 250 yards rushing from rookie running back Jonathan Taylor behind bone-crunching guard Quentin Nelson, with Bills cornerback Tre'Davious White blanketing T.Y. Hilton. For these reasons, I've got to go with the Bills winning 27-21, which will be Buffalo's first playoff win since the 1995 season. So, we've got the Los Angeles Rams seeded 6 playing Seattle Seahawks seeded 3. This pick's pretty much of a no-brainer. The Seattle Seahawks have been playing so well, and the Los Angeles Rams have been looking pretty dismal over the past couple of weeks, especially if they can't get Jared Goff back from his finger surgery. So, depending on this, with the Seahawks running defense in the top 5, and Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods both being devalued due to a lack of a good quarterback, the Seahawks will beat the Rams 24-17. Now we've got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers seeded 5 at Washington Football Team seeded 4. Just don't be expecting Bruce Arians to Doug Peterson, Tom Brady in the fourth quarter of a close game for Blaine Gabbert. Washington rookie defensive end Chase Young wanted the surging Brady, now he's got him. Washington Football Team coach Ron Rivera and defensive coordinator Jack Del Rio boast a defensive line that might give Brady flashbacks to Super Bowl 42 against the Giants. Look, this is a very interesting game. I believe this game has the biggest room for Washington upset. If Washington can get to Brady, get quarterback hits, get sacks, then they'll throw him off his game and be like the Rams game a while back, leading the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to lose to Washington quite severely due to the lack of scoring. However, if they can't, the Buccaneers will blow out the Washington, and I believe the game will be 42-17. Or if Washington get some good O-line pressure and hit the Tom Brady quite a bit, then I reckon the game could range anywhere from a 7-point difference to a 3-point difference both ways. Now we've got the Baltimore Ravens versus the Tennessee Titans. This is a rematch of last year's divisional round upset by the Titans in Baltimore, where Derrick Henry ran for over 190 yards. Look, this is going to be the tightest game all weekend, we reckon, and I think that Baltimore Ravens are going to run away with this one, especially with Lamar being back in MVP form. However, Tennessee Titans do have a shot if Derrick Henry steps up, rushes for 200 yards. This is going to be definitely the game to watch out for, and our prediction is Ravens 30, Titans 24. Next, we've got Chicago Bears versus New Orleans Saints. We've got the New Orleans Saints taking the cake. Another big blowout, we reckon. The Saints are just being too good. However, the extent of their victory will definitely depend on whether they can get their running back call back in from the COVID-19 list. Nevertheless, we're expecting to see the Saints take home the cake this weekend, with the score being 27-13. Now, Cleveland Browns versus Pittsburgh Steelers. These playoff matchups in the wildcard round have proven to be so good and tough, and they're pretty much going to be great games to watch. However, Cleveland Browns, Pittsburgh Steelers, divisional round, I'm really excited for this one. So, the visitors have lost 17 consecutive times in Pittsburgh. Not that Baker Mayfield really minds, but we reckon that the Steelers will take the cake with this one. The Browns could barely beat the Steelers when they were playing their reserves. And however, if Baker Mayfield pops off like he has been a couple of weeks ago, they do have a shot But the Steelers, they've been proven to be unstoppable in the first 12 weeks of the year, and they're getting back up to that form. So yeah, we've got the Steelers beating the Browns, but 31-24. But this game can really go both ways. Now, moving on to the divisional round, we have the Baltimore Ravens versus the Kansas City Chiefs. This is going to be a really interesting game because the Chiefs have not been in good form recently, although they have been winning their games, and I'm not going to count them last week when they weren't even playing Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes has not been playing at an MVP caliber like he was for the whole season. And same with Tyreek Hill, he has been having a pretty average games recently. So because of this, depending on how well the Ravens play this weekend, and we have the Ravens winning 31-30 against the Chiefs. Okay, following this, Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus Green Bay Packers. This is going to be another great matchup, Brady versus Rodgers. We've got the Packers just sneaking by the Bucs by 3 points. I feel like Green Bay Packers in form, best offense in the league, and all of the Buccaneers are playing extremely well. Not many teams can come toe-to-toe with them. And now Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Bills. Same story. We doubt that Juju Smith-Schuster will be dancing on the Bills logo this time, as the Buffalo Bills will be coming out firing with their insanely talented offense, and we are expecting them to beat the Steelers 31-24 in a great matchup. So we've got the Seahawks taking on the Saints at New Orleans. Depending once again on whether they can get their running core back up, we do have the Seahawks winning against the Saints. Wilson threw for 406 yards and 2 TDs and rushed for 451 yards and 2 touchdowns in the 33-27 home loss early last season to Teddy Bridgewater-led Saints. Adams gives the Hawks a growing legion of boom mindset and a swagger on defense. Rookies LB Jordan Brooks could stalk Kamara, Trey Hendrickson, and Cam Jordan bring the heat. And look, Wilson is an unstoppable force, especially if they have a great game against the Rams. I'm finding it hard to see how the New Orleans Saints can beat them. Okay, and now onto the AFC Championship. We've got the Bills playing the Ravens. This is going to be a great matchup, and it's going to be extremely close. And we have the Bills beating the Ravens by 3 points. Josh Allen has been unstoppable. He is a massive gunslinger. He can throw the ball just as good as any quarterback, and his receiving talent is insane, especially with Diggs and Cole Beasley, who should be in good form by then. We have them just beating the Ravens 35-33. And finally, NFC Championship, we've got the Seattle Seahawks playing the Green Bay Packers. This one is pretty much a no-brainer. We have the Green Bay Packers taking the cake. Their offense is insane. It's going to be a rematch of last year's Packers victory in the divisional round at Lambeau, in which Devontae Adams and Lockout were unstoppable. However, if Russell Wilson can make those connections and DK Metcalf steps up again, they do have a chance, and that is why we have the game going to the Packers 28-26. But this can really change. However, if it snows, we have the Packers winning 35-23 just because of their experience in it, and it is predicted to do so. Okay, that leaves our Super Bowl matchup being Buffalo Bills versus the Green Bay Packers. This is a matchup of the century and is going to be an extremely good game. However, we've got the Bills winning it. Their first Super Bowl in an extremely long time. Josh Allen is unstoppable. His offense is insane, and he will take advantage of the Packers' relatively weak passing defense and will score 35 points against the Packers 31. So there you have it. We've got Bills winning the Super Bowl this year. I hope you enjoyed these predictions, and I hope they're right. So tune in later today for our segment of NFL news, where we'll be talking about the head coach saga and what's going to happen with Deshaun Watson. See you later. Make sure you like and subscribe. It really helps the channel a lot. Thanks for sticking around. See ya.